there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Tune Into Christmas. We are so glad that last week you decided to tune in and see what we were up to for this Advent season. You thought you'd be all cool and try to stump me.
Well, yeah, because as you know, there's Jesus Christmas, but then there's also like Hallmark Christmas, and the Hallmark movies. And so last week we watched one of my all-time favorites with Kevin and Home Alone. And yeah, I'll hand it to you. You were able to say, like, looking at Home Alone, this is how it can also remind us of Jesus, that we're never truly alone, and all of that kind of stuff. A little bit of a stretch, maybe. I'll give it to you that, yes, you were able to do it, but I don't think you're going to be able to do it this week as we watch one of my favorites again.
Let me guess.
Yeah, can you?
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yeah.
Which version, though? 1966 Boris Karloff, Jim Carrey, or this newest animation one?
So I like the original.
Yes, all-time favorite.
All-time favorite. I enjoy the book. I'm one of those people. The book's better than the movie, but so I like the original. And then I do really like this newest animation. I'm not a big Jim Carrey fan.
Okay.
So I don't really like the real people cartoonized type of thing. But we can watch the original. That's good with me. I enjoy it. Again, another one of my favorites.
Well, you guys hang tight while we go watch. If you want to watch too, go ahead and watch it, and we'll meet right back here so that I can once again show that The Grinch Stole Christmas is full of the gospel.
No.
Yep, here we go.
Every present. Pop guns, pampoolers, pantufas and drums, checkerboards, bistle-binks, popcorn and plums. And he stuffed them in bags. Then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney.
You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile.
Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet, ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. He puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
My absolute favorite.
I love it.
I love the music. I love the music, and I guess I just love the whole thing. I don't know. It's a good one.
It's fun.
But that's not why we're here.
Nope, you are here to be humbled, to say that you have no idea how to tie this into the gospel, that there's just no way, because it's all about stealing the presents. It's all about stealing Christmas. His goal here is to ruin Christmas for everybody. So yeah, best of luck to you, but there's no way to tie this one into Jesus.
Okay. Well, first of all, sit back, relax, and pay attention. So, the Grinch, yes, he thinks he can steal presents and decorations because those things are most important to the Who's who are celebrating Christmas, right? I mean, Whoville literally transforms into Christmas town. So obviously by outward appearance, it looks as if they hold those things very in high regard, right?
Absolutely.
If we don't have these things, nobody will even know it's Christmas, except at the very end. Because the Grinch goes into town, steals everything. I mean, even the crumbs that are too small for a mouse, he steals because they just need to all go, right? Except Christmas morning comes, and the Grinch looks down on Whoville got you guys. And they all come together and join in a very happy song, singing together, holding hands, because the Who's know that Christmas is not about the decorations or the trees or the Who hash or anything else outwardly that has to do with Christmas. Christmas is the joy and happiness in their hearts and who they spend their time with. Guess what? Christians also know the true meaning of Christmas. The true meaning of Christmas is not the decorations and the trees and the presents and all the frills and things that go with it. It's about a little baby born in a stable to save us from our sin.
So you mean to tell me that as Christians, if we were to wake up on Christmas morning and that all of our decorations were gone and there was no presents and that there was no like Christmas lights and twinkly lights and anything like that, that we could still have as much joy on Christmas morning as if we had all of the presents and the trees and all of that kind of stuff?
I guarantee it. We might be sad that we don't get to celebrate in the fun ways that we normally do, but Christmas really isn't about that stuff. Christmas is about the baby born in a manger to save us from our sins. There was another Grinch. A Grinch appeared that first Christmas because King Herod was the Grinch. He did not want anything to do with baby Jesus. He was not happy that the wise men came and said that there's another king to be born and that this king would grow up to save his people. Herod was not having it at all. So he thought, if I get rid of baby Jesus, everything's going to be okay.
Perhaps his heart was just 3 sizes too small.
I think it was way smaller than 3 sizes too small. But he did not want anything to do with Jesus. So he thought, well, if we kill baby Jesus, then guess what? He can't be king and he can't grow up. But God's plan is the ultimate plan for salvation. And so nothing that Herod could do, nothing that the Grinch could do could ruin Christmas, because God's plan is that Jesus was to be born to save us from our sins.
Oh.
So you can be stink, stank, stunk all you want. Christmas is about Jesus.
And not about the presents. Well, look at there. You were able to do it again. I feel like this was a little bit of a fluke, maybe. 2 weeks in a row? I don't know. Are you going to be able to do it a 3rd week in a row?
Yes, I'm that confident.
I don't know. You are kind of starting to blur the lines between my Jesus Christmas and my Hallmark Christmas. A little bit.
All right. Well, while these guys maybe go watch the Grinch, I know that we should go probably do some more research and watch maybe the other Grinches or maybe another
I
Christmas
think we should
movie
watch a few Grinches.
Just to go and see how we can tune into Christmas even more. All right. So you guys have a good week, and we will see you next time as we
tune in to Christmas.
You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, stunk.